Every great dream starts with an idea. But how many times have you found yourself imagining an incredible future without knowing where to start? The problem is that without a plan, dreams remain just that, dreams. In this video, I'll show you how to turn your desires into concrete goals, with clarity, direction, and practical steps that really work. If you feel like you're stuck in the field of imagination, not knowing how to take the first step, this video will change your perspective. Whether you're a young person starting out on your career, someone looking for new challenges, or simply someone determined to make things happen, here you'll learn the way to get your ideas off the ground and into reality. With tested and actionable strategies, you'll understand how to set goals, create efficient plans, and finally get out of inertia. So stick with me until the end, because this could be the turning point you need to start building the life you've always wanted. Everyone has dreams. Traveling the world, changing careers, achieving financial freedom, building a major project. But why do so many people spend their entire lives just dreaming, without ever turning these ideas into reality? The answer is simple. There is a lack of clarity, planning, and, above all, action. If you've ever felt stuck, not knowing where to start or how to stay focused until you reach a goal, this video is for you. Today, you're going to learn a practical method for turning your dreams into concrete and, most importantly, achievable goals. The first big mistake that stops people from realizing their dreams is living only in the world of ideas. Have you ever realized how motivating imagining an incredible future can be? How easy it is to get lost in thoughts of all the things you could do and achieve. The problem is that this feeling of progress is often just an illusion. The mind confuses planning with action, and you feel satisfied before you've even taken the first step. That's why so many people spend years dreaming, but never do anything to make it happen. And worse, many of them spend their entire lives waiting for the right moment, which never comes. Translated with dpel.com, free version. If you want to turn a dream into reality, the first step is to define exactly what you want. Most people have vague goals such as I want to be rich, I want to be healthier, I want a better job. But what does that really mean? How much money do you need to consider yourself rich? What does being healthier mean to you? What would your ideal job be? If your goal isn't clear, you'll never know if you're on the right track or if you've already reached it. A simple method to bring more clarity is to repeatedly ask why. If you want to earn more money, ask yourself, why? Is it to have more freedom? To travel? To provide a better life for your family? The deeper you go into this reflection, the more concrete your goal will be. Now that you have a well-defined dream, it's time to turn it into a real goal. And for this, there is a powerful formula, the SMART method. This is an acronym for 5 criteria that every goal needs to have: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's look at an example in practice. Imagine that your dream is to live abroad. This is still very vague. Turning that into a SMART goal, it would look like this. I'm going to move to Portugal within 2 years, saving 100,000 Brazilian reals, learning the language, and getting a job in my field. Now, notice the difference. This goal has a deadline, a concrete amount, a clear plan. You know exactly what you need to do to make it happen. But just setting a goal is not enough. What makes the difference between those who achieve and those who stand still is action. And for that, you need a concrete plan. Take your goal and break it down into small steps. Want to save 100,000 Brazilian reals in 2 years? Find out how much you need to put away each month and what you can do to increase your income or cut costs. Want to learn a language? Set aside time in your routine to study and practice often. The secret is to turn big goals into small daily tasks. Creating a realistic schedule and tracking your progress is what will prevent you from getting lost along the way. And remember, done is better than perfect. Don't wait until you have everything planned down to the smallest detail before you start. The important thing is to take the first step. Another major challenge that prevents people from achieving their goals is a lack of discipline and self-sabotage. Have you ever promised yourself that you would start something on Monday, but when the day came, you just didn't have the motivation? This is because motivation is unstable, it comes and goes. If you depend on it, you'll never be consistent. What really makes a difference is building habit. Discipline is what keeps you going even on the days when you don't feel like it. A simple technique for staying focused is the 2-minute rule. If a task seems too difficult, keep it to a minimum. Want to start working out? Start by putting on your workout clothes. Want to read more? Read a page. Small actions create momentum and prevent procrastination. In addition to discipline, your mindset and the environment around you directly influence your progress. If you believe that you weren't born for success or that things are harder for you, your brain will find reasons for this to be true. Limiting beliefs are like an invisible brake. You need to reprogram your mind to see possibilities, not barriers. Your social circle also has a huge impact. If you live with people who complain all the time and do nothing to change, this can affect your motivation. On the other hand, being surrounded by people who are on the move and seeking growth can inspire you to keep moving forward. But how do you know if you're really making progress? The secret lies in measuring your results and adjusting course whenever necessary. Often, people give up because they feel they're getting nowhere, but in reality, they just don't know how to measure their progress. If you've set yourself a financial goal, check regularly that you're managing to save money. If your goal is to lose weight, keep track of your diet and workouts. If something isn't working, adjust your strategy rather than giving up. Great achievements require persistence. Most people give up too soon, without realizing that they were only a few steps away from success. At the end of the day, what really separates those who achieve from those who only dream is action. Small daily attitudes are more powerful than big ideas that go unexecuted. Now that you've learned the way to turn dreams into goals, the only thing left is for you to take the first step. What can you do today to get closer to your goal? Grab a piece of paper, write down your goal clearly, set a deadline and a first action you can take immediately. And don't forget, a dream without action is just an illusion. So stop waiting for the perfect moment and start now. Stay with God and see you next time.